together to be part of the biggest change in history.
Can you believe it? Can you realize it?
How dare you! You have stolen my dreams!
As we at Hackers, we'd like to see challenges.
Gone from a government mission to a movement.
How did the coronavirus spread so quickly?
We invite you all to come and hack for Earth. It is time to bring the Expo 2020 spirit to life by connecting minds, creating the future. We invite you to join the biggest online hackathon ever. We will create real solutions to the 17 United Nations Sustainability Development Goals.
Hello and welcome to the closing ceremony of Hack for Earth Hackathon. So great to see all of you here. My name is Ann Molin and I'm the founder and Secretary General of the Hack for Earth Foundation. And we are going to wrap up that 2-week hackathon that has been going on in this live stream ceremony. So come with me into this really cool session that we have planned for you. And with me here, we have the Hack for Earth Award Cup. That's one of the lucky winners in the 7 categories will receive on December 15th here in Dubai. So bear with me and we'll just do a short recap of what Hack for Earth really is to begin with. And we are, as you know, all about 3 really good things. And those are sustainability, strong focus with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals that the UN set up. And the other thing that is really important to us is diversity. So everyone in the world are invited to join because we need everyone on board to create the solutions that we need for tomorrow. And of course, last but not least is impact, and that is the way we create real solutions out of the submissions that we receive in Hack for Earth. So with those 3 good things in mind, we created the Hack for Earth project, and we started with Dream for Earth, collecting the dreams from all over the world. More than 1,000 dreams, actually now 1,300 dreams have been collected from over 60 countries in the world. We analyzed those and created the challenges for the Hack for Earth Hackathon. And as of now, we're actually even more than 800 teams and from more than 100 countries joining in this hackathon that has been going on for the past 2 weeks. And last is the Build for Earth program, starting afterwards the Hack for Earth Hackathon is finished to bring to life the solutions that have been built in the hackathon. So Dream for Earth, Hack for Earth, and Build for Earth all is a 360 program that aims to create citizen-driven innovation, which is the mission of Hack for Earth Foundation. So moving on to just recap the challenge categories that the hacker teams have been working on for these past 2 weeks. And those are water, it's partnership, environment, health, human rights, sustainable society, and education. And as you all know, all of these are connected to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations. So I am thinking that we should meet one of representatives now from the jury, because as of today, the submission deadline was an hour ago at 5 p.m. And that was the submission deadline for turning in your solutions from the hacker teams. So what begins now is the jury work that will be going on until November 19th, when we announce the winners in the 7 challenge categories. So just to give you a little greeting from one of the head jury members, here is Brighton Kauma, Global Director from SDSN Youth, the Sustainable Development Solutions Network Youth, saying hi, and also a little wave from all of the 7 jury groups.
Hello, everybody. Hello to all the hackers that are taking part in the Hack for Earth Challenge. We're very excited, very inspired by your motivation, your creativity, your ingenuity, but also your ability to take that next step of taking part in this innovative challenge. We look forward to receiving all your different creative ideas, and we are very excited to support you through all this journey. Think creatively, think collaboratively, think in a co-creative manner, and we look forward to working with you. And it's a hello from the jury.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Best of luck.
Hello.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
So that was a greeting from the jury groups, all the 7 of them, to just say hi to all of you. And they are getting prepped right now. We have had meetings with them, several in the past couple of weeks, preparing them for the really important work that they have ahead of them in the coming weeks, to really evaluate your solutions from the hacker teams. So to introduce the jury a little bit more in detail, we have 7 jury groups, 1 jury group for each challenge category. So starting with water, here you can see the members in the water category, the jury for water category, and every jury group has a head jury member, and you can see the head jury member, and also on all of the website you can see all the, if you want to see this again, just watch the full list on the website. Here is environment, as you can see, jury group for that challenge category. And if you go to the next one, we have health jury group, and we also have human rights jury group, and sustainable society. Here are the jury members for that challenge category, and education. So if you want to know more about the jury members in each jury group, go to our website and look at the jury groups, because they are all there, and there are links to their LinkedIn profiles there as well if you want to know more about them. But now I think it's also time to go through the jury criteria. And this is the material that the jury groups have at their disposal to evaluate the submissions that all of you hacker teams have turned in. So the jury criteria are 6 very important factors that we have decided upon. And it's comprehensibility, it's realizability, it's innovativeness, scalability, solving the SDGs, and team. So all those 6 are equally important when the jury members are evaluating the solutions that you hacker teams have submitted. So if you don't want to read them again, all of them are on website. So best of luck to the jury as well, since they are beginning their work today. And now, actually, we have a very special greeting from someone that I'm very proud to introduce. And it is the United Nations Secretary General's envoy on youth, all the way from New York City. A special greeting to all of you hacker teams that have been working in Hack for Earth these 2 weeks.
Colleagues, friends, greetings from New York. My name is Jatma Vikramanayaka and I am the United Nations Secretary General's envoy on youth. Thank you to the organizers for the invitation to join you for this important event. As you may know, a core part of my mandate is to bring the United Nations closer to young people and young people closer to the United Nations. The greatest tool I have to do this is Youth 2030, the UN's first ever system-wide strategy on youth. It envisions a world in which the human rights of every young person are realized, a world that ensures every young person is empowered to achieve their full potential, and a world that recognizes young people's agency, resilience, and positive contributions as agents of change. We have seen some significant progress on these fronts over the recent years, but we still have a long way to go to ensure better youth representation and participation across the board. We need to put an increasing emphasis on elevating the voices of these young people who are often left farthest behind, including young women and girls, young persons with disabilities, young LGBTIQ+ people, indigenous youth, young refugees, and young migrants. In many ways, we are at an inflection point in history. The COVID-19 pandemic has served as a wake-up call, and with the climate crisis now looming, the world is experiencing its biggest shared test since the Second World War. Yet, even in these difficult circumstances, young people are always stepping up to the challenge. I have seen this in my work in conflict-affected areas, in humanitarian settings, and in the most vulnerable communities around the world, where young people are taking leadership in finding solutions and advocating for positive transformational change. It is young leaders like those of you who are here today who will play a critical role in challenging the status quo, building peace in your communities, and setting our world on track for a better, more sustainable future. A clear roadmap we have to support in these efforts is our common agenda, the UN Secretary General's latest agenda of action, which presents concrete proposals for how we can all work together and create a better future for everyone, everywhere. The report covers a wide range of recommendations, from how we can combat misinformation, to how we can better foster global solidarity, to how we can accelerate meaningful action against climate change. And at the core of all of these efforts, the report calls for a deepening of solidarity with the world's young people. For so long, we know that those who inherit the consequences of the decision we take today are barely represented in decision making, which is heavily weighted towards the short term. This is a chance to change that paradigm. With our common agenda, we have an opportunity to break through, reimagine what meaningful youth engagement looks like, and remove obstacles that stand in the way of young people achieving their full potential. The opportunities on this front are plentiful. The world today is home to the largest generation of youth in history. With more than half of the world's population under the age of 30, they represent the greatest opportunity we have for achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. The world already has the knowledge and the resources to achieve these goals. Young people have the energy, ingenuity, and ambition to make them a reality. That is why I'm calling on all policymakers everywhere to urgently make greater investments in youth, from quality education and universal healthcare to skills development and creating decent green jobs. Building the capacities of young people and ensuring they have opportunities to achieve their potential will be critical to delivering the 2030 agenda. There is no better investment a country can make than in the capacities and potential of its young people. At the same time, I encourage young people around the world to continue actively engaging in these issues and hold their governments accountable. From its inception, the UN was envisioned to unite stakeholders everywhere to tackle the world's greatest challenges. As we look to recover better together from COVID-19, now more than ever, we need all stakeholders to join efforts in steering our world into a more peaceful, equitable, and inclusive path. Today's young people recognize this perhaps more than any other generation in history. So let's give them an opportunity to lead. I look forward to continuing to work hand in hand with all of you to ensure that the UN is ready and able to deliver together with and for young people everywhere, achieving the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. And we depend on you. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth from New York City. So happy to have you with us here with this special greeting to our hacker teams. And now I would like to for you to join me and see some of the fun facts, what's been going on for these 2 weeks of hacking. The entire Hack for Earth core team has been here at Expo 2020, the World Exhibition in Dubai, during these 2 weeks to ensure that we give you a great experience and to really bring the spirit of Expo 2020, connecting minds, creating the future, to you hacker teams there to connect you. So we have had 1,371 teams from 121 countries. And I'm so amazed that we have had so many teams participating in Hack for Earth. It's really great to see that you bring so much passion and engagement to the community that we've been following in Discord and in all of our contacts with you. So absolutely amazing to have 1,371 teams from 121 countries. Exceeded all of my expectations anyway. And of course, it's been 17 days of hacking. And to tell you a little bit more about that, what's been going on during these 17 days, we have had no less than 37 events live streamed, and we have had 86 mentors provided for our hacker teams from different fields of expertise from all over the world. And these mentors have had no less than 61 mentor Q&A sessions to provide our hacker teams with all they need in order to create real solutions to the Sustainable Development Goals. And so this is just amazing. We're so happy to have had such an amazing mentor community helping the teams out in their quest to create real solutions to the SDGs. And the top 10 countries is also quite interesting. As I said, 121 countries are represented in Hack for Earth Hackathon. And in regards to numbers of teams, this is the top 10 list. So number 1 on the top 10 list of participating hacker teams is Nigeria, with 129 teams participating. Congratulations, Nigeria. And second place is United Arab Emirates with 117 teams. After that, we have Pakistan with 112. And as you see, Philippines, India, Sweden, Uganda, Tunisia, Egypt, and Zambia also on the top 10 list. So just amazing to have so many with us. And what we have been doing for these past 2 weeks is that we have visited the pavilions here at Expo 2020 of the top 10 countries to bring you a greeting from that pavilion and that country pavilion. So some of them we have already aired on our live streams and on YouTube during these 2 weeks, and we have a few more coming. So keep updated for that. So now I am actually very proud to introduce to you one of our hackers, because at the core of everything and the reason that we're doing this and creating this hackathon is to provide you hacker teams with the tools that you need and the resources that you need to create really good solutions. And so it's really interesting to hear from one of our hackers out there. And we are going to hear a special greeting from Philippines, a hacker called Lab Cases. So let's hear from him.
Hello everyone, my name is Lab, and I just want to quickly share to you my humble experience joining the Hack for Earth. It was a very fruitful and very meaningful experience for me. I had a chance to talk to other fellow hackers, share ideas, collaborate solutions, and implement all of the ideas that we have to solve these global problems that we have. I enjoyed every single day and process and journey that we had together. And in this limited time, organizer has been there, very helpful, answering questions for everyone. Special mention to Mustafa, who has been there, very active, answering questions to our group and to me personally. And to those mentors that we have spoken, thank you so much for helping us refine our minimum viable product and help us to have more clarity on the solutions that we are trying to create and to give and to implement to the global problems that we are facing. My wish is for this kind of event to continue, because sooner or later we will find solutions to this global problem, and we just need to find the right people. And this kind of event will surely bring opportunities to those right people to be on board. Overall, my experience is very, very, very fruitful, and I'd like to thank everyone who organizes this. Thank you so much, and I wish everyone luck, and see you on the next stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Lab Casas, our hacker participant from Philippines. Great to take part of your hackathon experience in Hack for Earth. Thank you so much for that. And the other group that has been playing a big part in Hack for Earth is, of course, our mentors. So let's hear from one of our mentors, Akash Sharma from India, who has been a mentor and been very engaged in the hacker community on Discord. So let's hear from Akash.
Hi everyone, my name is Akash Sharma. I am a founder of OTech based out of India. At the very outset, I want to thank the entire team of Hack for Earth Foundations for their wonderful contribution towards SDGs. They are doing a great job. It's been a great experience so far, being a mentor on Hackathon Foundations, where I've interacted with great minds. I found hackers really hardworking and passionate to create the best solutions for the betterment of mankind. I've been trying my level best to support them to the best possible extent to achieve their goals. I strongly believe the more you share, the more you gain. In that sense, I have learned a lot from their insights. Good news for everyone is that sky is not the limit, but bad news for those who really want to contribute for the betterment of mankind as time is flying. So considering that, we must strive hard to become the best ancestors for our future generation. At last, my best wishes to the entire team of Hack for Earth Foundations, hackers, mentors and jury members. Thank you.
Wow, thank you for that greeting, Akash Sharma, our mentor from India, and on your experience from being a mentor in Hack for Earth Hackathon. And now I would like to invite another person who has also been a very important part, representing another group of very important entities in Hack for Earth, our partners. So welcome Carolina Emanuelsson, our partner manager in Hack for Earth.
Thank you so much, Anne.
Hi, Carolina. So great to have you with us. And you're actually back in Stockholm, right, in Sweden?
Yes, I am. And of course, I miss you, but it's nice to see you like this in this closing ceremony.
So you are going to tell us a little bit more about partner work and other stuff. So I'm going to leave the floor to you to tell us more about the timeline and stuff.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm so happy to be part of this closing ceremony and also to see all engaged hackers that have been working with the solution for 2 weeks. 2 weeks is a long period. And today, 1 hour ago, you handed in your solutions. And of course, you are curious about what will happen now. And as you know, tomorrow the jury work will start, and we have 7 jury groups, 1 for each of the challenge categories. And the jury will use the 6 criteria to evaluate your solutions. And on November 19, we will have 1 winner selected in each of the 7 challenge categories. And November 19 is a very important date because then you will know if you were one of the 7 winners. So my recommendation is that you all mark November 19 in your calendar. And this will be a live stream event as well as this one. And then on December 15, that's a big date because then the winner of the Hack for Earth award will be selected. And there will be 1 winner out of the 7 winners from Hack for Earth. But all of the winners, 1 for each of the 7 categories, will go to Dubai and pitch in front of the head jury group about their solution. And the head jury group will pick the Hack for Earth award winner. So that is also, of course, a very important date, and it will be so good to see all the 7 winners in Dubai. And after December 15, the Build for Earth program will start. And Build for Earth is the customized accelerator program where all of the 7 winners will have a spot in. And the Build for Earth program is supported by Hack for Earth Foundation together with our 30+ partner organizations. And the purpose of the program is to support all the 7 winners to develop their solutions so they will be ready to go to market. And then in March 26, all the winning teams will come back to Dubai and pitch for the head jury group how far they have come in developing their solutions within the program. So between December 15 and March 26, the focus for the winning teams will be to continue developing their winning solutions. And the Build for Earth program, that will run to June 2022, so for 6 months after December. And of course, we in Hack for Earth are so excited to see both the winning solutions on December 15, but also, of course, how the progress that will be presented in June 2022. And I would like to remind you one more time about November 19, when the winners in each of the 7 categories will be announced. So, well, mark that date in your calendar so you don't miss that. And yes, I have been responsible for all our partner organizations. And as a partner manager, I would also take this opportunity to thank our partner organizations. They have been providing mentors, they have been providing events, and a lot of other things to support you to make this hackathon experience the best that were possible to make. And we hope that you hackers have enjoyed being part of Hack for Earth. So thank you all partner organizations. It has been amazing to have you within our partner community. And by that, I think we have the team here represented.
I just want to finish by giving all of you from the bottom of our hearts in the Hack for Earth team, a big thank you to all of you hacker teams that have joined Hack for Earth and brought all of your passion, engagement, and all your time and your change makers out there creating these solutions. We couldn't have done it without you. We're so proud and happy to have you had you with us. And also want to just say that best of luck to the jury groups now that they are going into their work. That is so important in the next couple of weeks. And don't miss out on the announcement of the 7 winners in the challenge categories on November 19th. So please, all of you join then. And I just want to say a big thank you from all of us in the Hack for Earth team, Love, Carolina, Mustafa, and me. So thank you for everything, all of your mentors, partner organizations, and hackers, and everyone else who has made this hackathon so memorable. Thank you, and see you November 19th. Bye.
Bye.
Today, we use 100 million barrels of oil every single day. Flooded cities, tens of thousands of dead people, and whole nations leveled to piles of torn down buildings. The one thing we need more than hope is action. What we do or don't do right now, me and my generation can't undo in the future. Either we go on as our civilization or we don't. Because if the emissions have to stop, then we must stop the emissions. So we can't save the world by playing by the rules. Because the rules have to be changed. Everything needs to change. And it has to start today.